guys, Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera.
My name is Nur Balkis Anissa binti Abdullah. My number metric 305783.
And we made this video to review a book. So I will start first. Let's get started. Urbanization and Development in Asia. So, what this book talk about? So this book actually examines how rapid urbanization is transforming Asian societies both positively and negatively, and it includes case studies from major countries like China, Indonesia and also Malaysia. So this book is academic and brings together economics, urban planner and policy analysts to discuss the impact of urbanization from different angles. So, three main themes that cover in this book. First, urbanization and economic growth. The book argues that urbanization can drive economic productivity and innovation. However, this growth often comes with inequality between rural and urban areas. Second, social inequality and housing challenges. It highlights the growing problem of slums, especially in cities like Mumbai and Jakarta. Affordable housing remains a major issue for the urban poor. So the third one, which is the last one, sustainable and urban planning. This book calls for better infrastructure, public transport, waste management and also green policies to ensure that cities remain livable and sustainable. So I will talk about the strength and the weakness of this book. So first of all, the strength, of course, the comprehensive and multidimensional and rich with country-specific and case studies and well-researched with current and data academic reference. And the weakness, this book is only focused on macro-level analysis and lack in-depth perspective from local communities. Some chapters are highly technical and may be difficult for general readers. In my conclusion, urbanization and development in Asia is valuable academic resources for anyone interested in urban development, economy and policy making. I would rate this book 4 out of 5 due to its strong analysis despite being quite academic in theory. And that's all from me. So we move to another member. Bye.
My name is Nur Hasnita binti Kamaruddin. My metric number is 305352. Today I'm going to review two books. The first book is titled Policy and Politics in Malaysian Education. It is written by Joseph C. and was published by Routledge in 2018. It contains approximately 230 pages. This book offers a critical analysis of how education policy in Malaysia is shaped by politics, race and religion. It highlights how these factors influence curriculum development, access to education and student identity. One of the key themes is educational inequality, which is explored through the lens of power and policy making. Although the writing is academic, it is also concise and clear, making it accessible to students and researchers interested in education and public policy. Overall, this book is a valuable resource for understanding the political and ideological forces that influence Malaysia's education system. The second book is titled Empowering the B40, Wellbeing Strategies and Socio-Economic Implication. It was written by Abdul Razak, Siwar and Zaidi. It was published by Penerbit UKM in 2021 and contains 349 pages. This book focuses on the B40 group, Malaysia's low-income population. It discussed the government strategies and socio-economic policies aimed at improving the well-being of the B40 with a strong focus on the long-term effects on education, employment, and social mobility. It also highlights real challenges faced by B40 students, especially in terms of access to education, affordability, and inequality. What makes this book powerful is that it doesn't just point out the problems, but it also provides practical policy suggestions for addressing them. If you are interested in understanding the struggle of the B40 community, especially in relation to education and economic opportunity, this book is a must-read.
Hi everyone, my name is Nurul Ainsyara binti Ahmad Midun and my metric number 3055589. Today, I would like to share a very interesting book called Poverty and Well-Being in Rural Areas. This book really opened our eyes to the struggle faced by rural communities and what can be done to improve their life. The book contains 7 chapters written by 9 different authors. Most of the chapters are written in a simple and easy to understand style, make it suitable for students and the general public. Many chapters discuss research findings based on real data collected through surveys. After that, the story in the book focuses on the real-life challenge of poor communities, especially those living in rural areas. It also explains how the divide and rule policing during colonial times still affect Malaysian society today. For example, most rural people are Malaysian working as farmers and fishermen, while the Chinese mostly live in urban area and working in business. Even though Malaysians have successfully reduced in poverty rate from nearly 50% in 1917 to around 2% today, many people are still struggling below the poverty line, especially when we look closely at the situation at a smaller household level. This micro level detail can only be discovered through carefully studies and surveys in specific areas. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Nur Ain Nabila binti Azhar. My metric number is 305368. The next book that called Sociology for Dummies, that written by Nasamir, PhD, and J. Gabler, PhD. This book introduces key sociological concepts and theories in a simple and understandable way. It explores important topics such as identity, race, class, gender, revenge, and social control. The book also explains how social structure and institutions shape everyday life. Readers will gain insight into how to conduct sociological research and interpret findings. A must-read for beginners or anyone interested in understanding how society functions and how individuals relate to one another within it. So, thank you guys.